Good morning, everybody. I am. Oh crap! I gotta take this. I haven't taken this yet. It's Sunday, March something or other. I don't fucking know. I had all these paintings and pictures I should be working on. I haven't really done much in the last 2 days. I started to really come down from the prednisone. I always say it wrong. And I just, I don't know. I guess I got a lot on my mind also, and I'm trying to kind of work through that. And of course, the hives have started to come back as of yesterday. I'm going to the muscular dystrophy clinic at University of Illinois in Chicago next week, this week, Thursday. So while I'm there, I'm going to ask them about a few things, and I've been told by my allergist to set up an appointment with a dermatologist in Chicago, because apparently there's no one else closer that can quote unquote run the tests. So whatever. I'm at a break. I'm at a block, I think. I mean, I start to get kind of down on myself, and I start to just beat myself up. One of the things is I kind of don't like the way some of this old stuff looks. Like, it looks cool, I guess, so it's okay, but obviously the coloring is just wonky, you know, and the reason for that is that a lot of these sheets were just sketches, and they weren't colored. There's, you know, scribbles all underneath this, and just working out through ideas. So I had never intended to finish a lot of this stuff, but you know, when I'm bored, I need something to do if I don't want to start a new drawing, because I do need to finish these other series, you know. Sorry. So, you know, I think days like today, I look at some of the stuff, and you know, look at his hands. He's clearly not really playing any chords, but this was drawn fairly quickly and wasn't meant to really be anything perfect. Sometimes I hear in my head, you know, like my dad tell me, every time he sees my drawings, he always, first thing he says is, "Oh, well, this isn't, your hand is all messed up, and you need to do this and that," you know, because I think he just expects me to draw realistic, you know, because really the paintings and drawings, for the most part, you think realism, or at least as close to realism as you can get, and I stray away from that, you know, for all kinds of reasons, but it fucks with me, because you know, he just, not so much that he's telling me that, and he just doesn't, I mean, you know, it just, I know my dad for this long, and so his kind of opinion on stuff, we always have a different outlook. You know, we share the same kind of interests on some things, but art obviously is a little bit different. But it's a perfect example of my fears of wanting to show people what I would draw for the longest time. I mean, I went to art school I went to 2 different art schools. Well, technically 3. two art schools and a community college, but I would draw and cover my stuff up. I didn't like to show anybody, you know. And when I got to, you know, when I got to living on my own, well, with roommates, I would always have to hide myself away and not lock the door, but I would just do that so I can draw. And then when everyone would come in to see what I was doing or come get me for whatever, I'd stop and really wouldn't show them what I was doing. And I wasted so much time because I would only draw like a couple times a month, and that was it. You know, even that's at the good, you know, that's on a good month. Later, you know, later on, it would be like almost every couple of months I would draw, and that was it. And now I just kind of draw a little bit of everything. You know, and obviously I'm always still working on stuff. I mean, I know I have a hard time drawing hands and feet, and I'm going to work on that. But I think maybe not so obvious, but I think that it's obvious that I'm not shooting for realism. But I think when the general public think of art, they think of, you know, something that's beautiful and perfect and all these different things. And maybe some people might think, you know, surrealism or, you know, maybe some Jackson Pollock or something like that. But clearly my stuff is kind of in between, you know. And but I see more and more of it now. I mean, like, you know, album art, you know, independent comics, strips, different things that look funky, you know, beer labels. And I like that kind of stuff. But so here I am trying to get through and just work on and finish the stuff. Part of it is I just don't have I don't have as much energy as I did a week ago, on all hopped up on steroids, you know, for my allergies. But you know, I know I gotta just keep going forward and doing stuff. And yeah, here we go.